Welcome back guys to a fresh new season of AS Roma career mode on FC25. So Mancini came to us in the office and he said he's a bit surprised that we're looking to move him on, but he can't say he's unhappy about it. Okay bro, bet. We're not unhappy too, we're ready to cut our losses. First things first, let's look at the board objectives for this new season. Domestics, what? Win the league title? Come on, that is not fair, man. Last year we just had to get in a Champions League position. All of a sudden we have to win it? Come on, man. The Champions League we have to reach the final? Come on, man. That is not fair. That is not fair. We literally just returned back to the big time. In the youth development, we have to sign 2 players younger than 20 years old with greater potential. That's not too bad. Let's have a quick look at how much money they are going to give us this season to achieve our goals. How can they say they want us to win those things? That's insane. 62 million, that is a substantial amount, and we haven't made any sales yet. We're looking to sell a few players, so we're probably gonna bump that up to maybe close to 100 mil, which is a good amount of money to achieve our goals. Come on. So I'm going to go through our current squad and add a few of these players to the transfer list depending on how they performed for us last season. So straight off the bat, we are going to try and move on all of these guys. We can easily, oh I say easy, but we should definitely try to raise at least 20 to 30 million for all of these people. Looking at the guys that were on loan last season, Mario Hermoso. He looks like a player that could definitely come in and replace the outgoing Mancini. He has the pace that we're looking for and he's strong defensively. He's age 30, so that should definitely satisfy some experience that is well needed within the club as well. So I'm happy with him coming in as like the senior player in the side. And there's also another player who had a really big injury scare whilst he was playing at Roma, Marish Kumbula. Represents Albania but born in Italy. And he looks like he had a decent future ahead of him before that injury. So you know what, we're going to give him a try this season as well. And when it comes to midfield, we're going to keep Nikola Zalewski part of the team. He looks like a decent left wing option, even though we did bolster the left hand side, to be fair. And we are also going to keep Enzo Lefebvre and Eduardo Bove. I'm very interested in using Bove. He had a very gruesome injury where he pretty much collapsed on the field, which is crazy, right? And he was biding his time. Right now he's biding his time at Fiorentina, so it's going to be interesting to see where his career takes him when it comes to next season. But I'm interested in using him this upcoming season. I think he has decent stats, and I see the next Andrea Pirlo in this guy. The next Andrea Pirlo. I've put him on a holding midfielder plan to help his defensive stats get a bit stronger, because we are going to mold him into a killer of a deep line playmaker. And then when it comes from an attacking perspective, guys, I was going to put a lot of these guys on the transfer list. Pisilli, as you guys already know, was featured quite heavily in our team last season, but we also have these 2 guys, Riccardo Pagano and Luigi Cherubini. Guys, their stats are decent. It's decent for their age, and they could actually be a good story as well. Even though we're looking for the next Francesco Totti, we can also have Riccardo Pagano and Luigi Cherubini. Those names, man, they have a ring to it. As you know, we already bolstered our side with Wilfried Gnonto, who came in with our first signing in January. We're going to actually retrain him to play on the left hand side. Tammy Abraham also returned. He's currently out on loan at AC Milan. Ain't having the best of times out there currently. We bolstered the side of Shumarodov last season, and we're going to persevere with him, and hopefully we can find the next Batistuta as well. So this is how we are currently looking for the new season. Nonto comes in on the left hand side. Bove comes in to replace Kone. It would have been nice to have Kone continue on, but I am invested in making Bove the next Andrea Pirlo in our side. Just, you know, that type of dictator role. And finally we bring in Hermoso to complete our centre back pairing and for a bit more pace and a bit more strength. Our subs bench also looks a lot better, to be honest. Zalewski comes in as backup for Nonto on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side. Kumbula comes in as the backup centre back. And then we also have Wrench, Pisili, and Shumarodov. You know, it's so disappointing that we don't have a good centre forward to bring up from our youth academy. This would have been a perfect season for the next Batistuta to potentially be there. Anyways, the search continues and we are going to send out our youth scouts once again. For this third youth scout, let me know down in the comments, 1, which region you would like us to send them out to. 2, which position you would like us to try find a player in. As well as, you know, if there's a good story behind that, like how we're looking for the next Batistuta or the next Francesco Totti. And hopefully I'll be able to set that up along with our search for the next Totti, De Rossi, and Gabriel Batistuta. And we were looking for the next Cafu, and I think we found that in Diogo Ferreira. He's actually happy to be in part of the youth setup for now. He just turned 18. So he's probably going to start moaning at the end of this season. But we're going to keep him in the youth squad for now and probably bring him up halfway through the season. We actually got 2 for the price of 1. Alessandro Machado was also found in Brazil and he plays on the left hand side. So we actually got 2 young Brazilians coming through our academy who can play on both sides of the defensive line. Disappointed that Russo, who I thought was going to be the next De Rossi, got downgraded to potential 78. Yeah, that's not the best, to be honest, guys. Then we have a whole bunch of attacking players who pretty interesting prospects. Could be the next Francesco Totti or Gabriel Batistuta, but it's yet to be seen. Let's go. Our first signing is going to be a player in which I have been scouting all throughout last season. 18 years of age, Argentinian, so he fits with the type of players that we have currently at the side with Sule and Dybala. And I think he might be the real deal, you know, 68 agility, but that could definitely improve. It's way better than what we saw with Mancini, who had like 20 agility or something. Acceleration 73, jumping 77, strength 74. Guys, this guy's only 18. I've never heard of him before, and it's sick that we found him. Defensive awareness 73. We're going to bring him in. We believe in his potential, so we're going to bump up his salary 3 times what he's earning right now. Let's see if that's enough. Come on. First signing, down on the books. Shake our hands, make it official, bro. And it looks like we are going to bring in one of the hottest prospects out of Argentina, guys. I'm very happy with this signing. He has good pace. He's so young, very strong. So we are going to whack him straight away on a training plan. And guys, I think he's decent. I think he's a decent addition to the side. Look at his speed. 86 and 73, agility 68, and he is a centre back. He is a centre back, so he could definitely be he's definitely what we're looking for from our centre back. He's definitely what we're looking for from a centre back perspective, especially with what we've been through with Mancini last season. I almost forgot that we don't get notifications in the inbox for transfer offers. Almost missed out on these 2 offers, one for Ferry, who is an academy graduate, and one for Celik, who probably could get more game time elsewhere. What? Bayern Munich want to buy Mancini for 35 million? Accept 500 million times out, 500 times over, accept that offer. So we say goodbye to Brian Cristante. And you know what, guys? Man, he's just not good enough. He is just not quick enough. I say not good enough, but he's not not quick enough. Agility is crucial in this game. Angelino leaves to Bergamo Calcio too. We lose Dal to Besiktas. Solvraken goes to Rayo Vallecano. Show me the money, show me the money. Money, 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 money. Oh my days. And finally, we say goodbye to this guy. Oh my days. Wow. I'm actually happy that he's going. I can't lie, man. I cannot lie. I wish you all the best, but far away from here, bro. Far away from the Stadio Olimpico. As Mancini lives to Bayern Munich for 35 million. Yo, who's that? Who is that face? I have no idea who that is. Is that Ferry? That might be Ferry's face, but look at his face. I don't know. I have no idea who that is, guys. Oh, Manuel Mercado. Okay, the young Argentinian. Gone out for loan. Our scouts have also identified these 5 other players who could potentially take us to the next level. I am liking the look of this. I am really liking the look of this, man. Oh man, I don't know what to do. You know, I'm thinking to either bring in Mosquera, who they found from Valencia, who looks like another top defensive prospect, only age 21. The only thing in my mind that lets him down is his agility, acceleration and sprint speed. As you guys already know, we have been traumatized with Mancini last season, and that 49 agility, that is not what I want to see, if I'm being honest. Now Mosquera, he looks like a very, very interesting prospect. New to the game at age 21, same age as Scalvini to be fair, and his price point is going to be way more favorable. You know what? We're going to go with Mosquera. We're going to bring him in as well. And along with the young Argentinian lad that we brought in, we might have 2 future stars coming through the Roma ranks. Welcome to the red and yellows, Christian Mosquera. I am sure you're going to be happy here. We are doing a whole new defensive project. We are looking for the best young defenders to join our side. And you know what, guys, the more I think about it, I might go back in for Scalvini. I might go back in for Scalvini the more I think about it. Oh my days. You know, I'm also thinking that we can bring in an upgrade on Paredes, and this Samuel Ricky guy looks like an interesting prospect. I am loving having the money to do this rebuild, guys. I can't lie to you, but he looks like a very interesting prospect that we can bring in. He's Italian too, 5'11", currently at Torino. Very well rounded from a defensive and an attacking position. He's going to come in as a deep line playmaker, and I think along with both, we'll have some very, very bright prospects at Roma moving into next season. We're going to try bring him in. After some back and forth, hopefully they will accept 37 million. It's a reasonable offer. Let's shake on it. Let's shake on it, my fair fellow. Well done. I like the look of Hugo Larsson though, man. He looks like, oh man, and we've gone in for Ricky. I like the look of this guy. I like the look of this guy. But we have Pellegrini. We have to have Pellegrini. Let's be humble. And guys, we make another addition to our side from a defensive perspective as Samuel Ricky joins us from Torino. I'm very excited about this, and this is probably the end for Paredes in our side. We are looking for young, exciting prospects to push Roma to the next level with their youth, their exuberance and their expansive play. Samuel Ricky joins the club, and I am excited to see what he can bring to us. Let's go. You know, as I look at our team now, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think we look nice. I think we look nice. But when I look at our bench, Lafi isn't moving me as much anymore. Lafi is not moving me as much anymore. I think we could bring in that young Swede. I think we should bring in that young Swede to be the backup centre midfielder for Pellegrini, and potentially be pushing Pellegrini for a starting lineup, and then it can be that young Swede plus Bove as the new generation coming through from a centre midfield position. What do you guys think? Along with Pisilli, of course, but I think that makes the most sense. Actually, looking back at Lafi, we might keep him. We might keep him on board. Let's not change too much. Let's keep Lafi. He looks decent. I think if we just round out his defensive attributes a bit more, he'll be a tidy player for us. Celik leaves to Hamburg for 7.7 mil, and Rosario Ferry goes out on loan to Genoa. We say goodbye to Tammy Abraham, and guys, we are just making so much money. We are making so much money. We're selling, but we're also making a good amount of money from our sales. We are buying, but we are also making good money from our sales. As Tammy Abraham goes to Valencia for 16.7 mil too. We say goodbye to Darbo, to Cagliari for 2.6. And we have 2 new updated youth scouting reports. Hopefully we have something good. Come on. No, this will not do. This will not do at all from Italy. And in Argentina, Esteban Hernandez is the pick of the bunch as a right winger. It's funny, we're looking for centre forwards, but we have found so many right wingers from Argentina. You know, and Esteban Hernandez, he has decent stats from a winger's perspective, but we are looking for the next Batistuta. This is proving harder than I would have thought. I thought we would have had at least one decent striker from this region at least. Come on, man. This is how our team is looking. Not too much changes, to be honest. We only have Ricky coming in as a defensive midfielder, Hermoso as a centre back, and Nonto on the left hand side. But other than that, you know, and whilst I'm not expecting a victory out of this game, I definitely do not want us to get embarrassed in this match. We're coming up against Real Madrid, who are an absolutely colossal unit of a club. They won the Champions League, we won the Europa League last year, so that's why we are playing now in the Super Cup final. They just have so many stars: Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Bellingham, Touch many, just stars through and through, man. But anyways, let's see if we can cause an upset. First game, let's go. What's the wrench? To the baller. Good footwork. Dovbik. Nonto. Dybala. Getting it from Dovbik. What a finish from Dybala. What a great finish from Dybala. And the deadly double D duo of Dovbik and Dybala strike once again in this Super Cup. Come on! Great play. I love the way Dybala uses the outside of his boot, man. It's so sick. Whew, great technique. Oh, straight away like that. Mbappe's in. Come on. How did you allow that to happen at your near post, bro? Guys, that made no sense. The angle was against him and everything. Look at that. Oh, he goes to Mbappe in the area. Oh, and he squared it, and Rodrigo ghosted in behind the back line. And Real Madrid have gone ahead in this Super Cup tie. Oh, Mbappe. Rodrigo. Gosh, man. What do you do against Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vinicius Jr.? Guys, what have you guys that play FC, what do you do against these guys? Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vinicius Jr. Regardless of what career mode I played, them three absolutely kill me every time. Oh, the movement by Mbappe absolutely done me there. He absolutely done me there. Damn. Goes to Sule on inside. Nice. Drops his shoulder one way. Sule! Great goal by Sule. 68 minutes on the clock. 3-2. Look at the composure. Look how he dropped his shoulder here. Oh. Love to see it, man. Oh, Rodrigo to Mbappe. Mbappe won't miss that one. They just, I swear, this game, man. This game is not serious, man. It is not serious sometimes. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mbappe has absolutely killed us today. 5-2. Oh, I feel like throwing something at him. This is the level we aspire to. And if you can't beat these teams, then you don't deserve to win the big trophies. I don't know what we're going to do against Real Madrid, especially in the Champions League. And I'm even thinking that we should just get used to playing with our three at the back formation, because if the team is better, they're gonna be better regardless. You know? So we might as well just play with our strongest team, our strongest side, all the time, irrespective of what they're doing. There's the final whistle. And we have lost the European Super Cup to Real Madrid. They deserve it in the end. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do not want to see them lift the trophy. I do not want to see them lift the trophy. We got a consolation goal through Soule, but Kylian Mbappe, next levels. And disappointing to lose this one. But this is the level we aspire to get to. We won the Europa League last year. We're now in the Champions League, so we can now test our mettle against the Europe's elite. Valverde is the new captain of Real Madrid, and you know, it's well deserved to Real Madrid. And I guarantee we are gonna see them again this season. We are definitely gonna see them again this season. That's all I have for you today, guys. What an episode that was. Disappointing to lose the European Super Cup, but we have sold or let out on loan 13 players this summer. 13 players. And we've brought in 3 defensive-minded players. I guess the stand-up players that we sold is Tammy Abraham, Paredes, Cristante, and probably Angelino and Mancini. But to bolster our side, we bring in Christian Mosquera, who is the highly rated centre-back from Valencia. From Torino, we bring in Samuel Ricci, and from Argentina, we bring Tobias Ramirez Cardozo, as we look to revolutionise our defence and build a strong team that can attack on all fronts this season. At the back end of last season, we also brought in Yonto, so he's going to be on the left hand side, which is a welcome boost. And there's been changes all around to the starting lineup, to be honest. So Hermoso, who was out on loan last season, also comes back into the starting lineup. And then we're actually going to put Hummels on the bench, to be honest, just to have our much more experienced players providing depth. And then on the actual bench, we bring back Bove as well, who was on loan to Fiorentina, Lefebvre, who I believe was on loan in England last season, and Zelutski, who comes in also, who was out on loan. And then finally, we also have a couple more attacking midfielders that were on loan last season. We're looking for the next Francesco Totti, which is proven to be much more difficult than I expected it will be. I thought, you know, FC would have made Italy have some good attacking midfielders come through when you try to scout there, as well as Argentina when you're looking for a good striker. Because I mean, come on guys, Sergio Aguero, top striker, Lionel Messi, top wingers, Di Maria, Lautaro Martinez. I would have thought it would have been a lot easier to find a striker from that region as well of Argentina. We also have Pagano and Cherubini, who look to be interesting prospects, and we're going to try to put a bit more development time into those guys, the same way we did with Baldanzi, who we are definitely reaping the benefits from. And we can't forget Pisilli and Bove. So we're actually building out a nice strong Italian core in our side. I'm happy with how it's shaping up. I look forward to seeing how this team will develop in the coming season. And you know, we still have quite a bit of money left, so we could potentially bolster the side out a bit more, maybe from the striking perspective, seeing as Shomurodov is in his 30s, and as well as Dybala, so we might bring in a young Italian striker if we can find it. And I'm not 100% sold on Ndicka as well, his pace, so that could potentially be another area in which we try to bolster out, but that depends. If the right offer comes in for Ndicka, then we can definitely try and replace him with someone just as good, if not better. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Oh yeah, one more thing. You know what, let's fire this scout. I wonder if we can hire one at 5-star. Yep, 5-star, perfect. Don't forget to let me know where you would like us to send Mavrudis, where you would like us to send him, what's the story behind the region that you're choosing, and what position you would like us to find a player. Whew, I feel like that episode was jam-packed. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!